Welcome to your Daily 5 for Monday, June 14th. I am today's host, Bruce Fraser. Welcome. We are going to look at the Russell 2000 index and some Russell 2000 stocks that are in the index. The Russell 2000 is interesting because it's considered to be populated by stocks that are more domestically oriented, industrial type stocks, and stocks that are second tier market capitalization companies, smaller, and so on. So looking at the Russell 2000 since 2016, you can see that after having a robust uptrend, 2016 to 2018, in the yellow box, it has gone into a range bound condition. In other words, it's built a cause for reaccumulation and the beginning of an important new uptrend, which began right in here. So the relative strength has been out of favor 2018 to 2020. This can be seen, this is relative strength of the Russell to the S&P 500. Now, since 2020, this has been reversed, building a base and then going into a really robust uptrend. And now the relative strength is correcting back to the uptrending long-term moving average. And here in the green box, you can see that there has been a reaccumulation. This reaccumulation, you can see these tails inside of these weekly bars. These tails, each one of these tails here is to a higher low. It's very constructive, suggests that we are in a reaccumulation. You can see it's like a pivot, lower highs through here, higher lows through here. It's now resolved itself into the emergence of an uptrend and is now at the top of this green box, top of the resistance area where it's poised to attempt to jump out. Now here, a little closer look, we see in this uptrend from the COVID lows, two important reaccumulations. So here, the uptrend in relative strength started here. Relative strength is all important. This is confirmed with a breakout of the long-term moving average right in here. This coincides with the completion of reaccumulation and a new uptrend, which goes to a new high. Look at this nice jump here. So the reaccumulation can be seen here on the daily chart, but also note the point and figure counts that we can derive from these two reaccumulations here and here. And this count goes 200, 218, right into the middle of a new range bound condition where a new cause is being formed. Now, this cause so far may not be complete, but this new cause so far gives us a count 268, 280, and this could grow larger. But even if it just goes from here up to 280 before it goes into a new reaccumulation, it will be an interesting move in the index. Now, I want to show you an indicator that I use, which I think is really interesting. I use it in a very specific way, and I want to show it to you because I think you might find it helpful. This is called the Chaikin Money Flow. This is on the StockCharts.com platform. You can pull this up on any chart, use it on daily charts, daily data, and here you can see the way that I use it is that you look for the completion of accumulation or reaccumulation, and at the completion, you then start to identify the green Chaikin going into the green area. That's positive money flow on this indicator. As this uptrend is beginning, the Chaikin money flow starts to make ever higher highs and is strong on a uptrending basis. This is a confirmatory tool, not anticipatory. So it will often show red or negative Chaikin money flow in the completion of accumulation or reaccumulation, and then start to show the Chaikin money flow going positive dynamically so as the new uptrend is beginning. Here you can see this coincides with relative strength. So the relative strength is now going uphill, and this uptrend confirms the uptrend in price. This is exactly what we want to see. Well, notice here that we're starting to see a base being potentially completed in relative strength on the Russell 2000 against the S&P, and higher lows throughout. We're looking at this as a reaccumulation type structure. What we'd like to see is either a pause, change of character instead of having a big reaction, change of character going sideways, dull and quiet here at the resistance area, or jumping out and then becoming dull and quiet before resuming its uptrend. Note that as the reaccumulation is being completed, the Chaikin money flow is growing stronger, confirming the potential for a new uptrend here. Okay, so let's look at some stocks. We have a little time left. This is Bed Bath & Beyond. This is a Russell 2000 stock, and it is potentially on the weekly chart here. You can see it completing accumulation. It's had a sign of strength as it's gone above prior resistance. It's had shallow, narrow backups, which is distinctly more bullish than the deep backups that occurred into the downtrend, into the climax low. Weekly relative strength is now emerging into an uptrend. So really nice sign of strength jump here. Very high volume, so it has some supply in it, potentially climactic, which set up a range bound condition. And now it's attempting to go up again. A lot of volume came in. I think that's probably still range bound, but notice the Chaikin money flow on the daily. That is now the most positive it's been on this chart so far. If this can continue to confirm, we will like the look of this picture. We will keep an eye on this, see if it can become dull and quiet as it attempts to correct, pull back to prior resistance. Okay, STARR Surgical. This is a really interesting stock. Look at the reaccumulation structure that's 2 years in duration in the yellow box. So here's a beautiful dynamic uptrend. This uptrend gets corrected with a reaccumulation period. After testing the lows here with a phase C low, it rallies up into a sign of strength, has a shallow, narrow backup. It's exactly what we would expect to see. This is vastly different than the corrections that preceded it. The uptrend is now moving very nicely upward. Relative strength is confirming this, and you can see higher prices, higher highs, higher lows, and this upward sloping correction appears to be acting very, very well. You can see it better on the daily here. Notice this is where the reaccumulation was completed. This is where Chaikin started to confirm the new uptrend. That's exactly how we use it. That is the conditions. Those are the places that we use the Chaikin money flow to confirm the emergence of a new cause into a new uptrend. We love that look. Okay, here is Balchem. Got to go a little faster here. Look at how this is just squeezing into an ever narrower structure. This is a reaccumulation here. This is that narrow reaccumulation area right here. Look at the Chaikin money flow growing stronger. Now, The relative strength is not confirming yet. We would like to see that to confirm the uptrend. Big cause is built. The emergence of an uptrend in Chaikin is positive. Wingstop, picture's a little murkier. This is a hinge or a pivot. The Chaikin Money Flow is not really taken off yet. You can see this has been a very dynamic uptrend. And so here is our hinge type structure. Here and here, the relative strength is not confirming on the weekly yet. I wanted to show you this because it's murkier in terms of how it looks, and not every idea we look at is a great idea. So here is CareDX. This is a healthcare stock, healthcare provider, re-accumulation on the daily chart. Notice that as this rally, a really good rally, the best one in the re-accumulation, is being confirmed by stronger money flow characteristics, while the relative strength, look here, never did correct. Relative strength pulled back to its long-term moving average. And then from that point, it started to really rally. Here is a reaccumulation multi-year, big causes built for a big move. Now it's up against this resistance. If it can hold here, then it could potentially pause in a narrow area or just keep going. So looks really interesting. And so with that, thank you so much for being here. My name is Bruce Fraser. Come watch Power Charting every Friday at 3 o'clock on StockCharts TV. And you can see the replays on YouTube. And we will see you there. Take care and see you next time.
Hey guys, Dave Keller here with StockCharts.com. Thanks so much for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, and we hope you did, hit the like button right below. Also, we have so much new content every day. Consider subscribing to the channel. Just hit the subscribe button in the video or right below. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a fantastic day.